Do you have any advice for anyone wanting to become a musician?
Keep doing it.
I was going to say, don't do it.
That's my initial.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of money. I mean, it costs money for equipment to record. You know, but it's worth it in the end. I mean, when you're on stage rocking out, I mean, people are into it. I mean,
It's the payoff.
that's I mean, that's one of the best feelings in the world, you know. I think.
Not to get discouraged when you first start.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Playing and-
Yeah, there's a lot of brick walls you run into just all the time, but just gotta keep doing it.
And that's where you decide that this is really what you want to do after you overcome a couple of obstacles. It's like you keep at it, and then you find out when you get that one really good experience, and it makes it all worth it. And that's your defining moment when you decide, yeah, this is what I want to do. Just keep going until you hit that moment.
Well, speaking of money, it transitions well into the next question. Do you think that downloading music is a help or a hindrance to musicians? The major labels say that it's essentially the heart of all the problems they're having in terms of lower sales. Would you agree or disagree?
We actually had this discussion not too long ago.
I think it's
Labels
both.
Yeah.
It's both. It's great because with all the technology, you know, being able to access any artist at any time at the push of a button, and then with home recording studios, you know, you could go to Guitar Center and get you a whole recording set up for.
Yeah, I think it gives people a chance to become musicians that maybe necessarily would, I think now there's starting to be a lot more music out there that we necessarily wouldn't hear.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many more artists out there
Yeah.
that you have access to, but the downside of that is everything almost seems like it's turning into the flavor of the week.
Yeah.
You know, it's all singles now.
Yeah, the art of making an album is.
There's no more Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
That is no more. You know, it's one hit. You know, someone downloads it, puts it on their iPod, and it's the flavor of the week. They're on to the next one. It's all throwaway. But you know, I think it's both. It's great and it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's unavoidable either way.
Yeah, you just have to try to work with it
Yeah.
the best you can.
Just have to adapt,
Try to use it to your
evolve,
advantage.
yeah. Try to make the best of it. I mean, like we were talking, you can't count on major labels anymore to make or break you. You kind of have to do it yourself, and
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to be as self-sufficient as possible.
yeah.
What do you feel about fans coming and videotaping your shows and trading them amongst themselves?
Do.
Yeah, that's great. Fine. They're getting off on it. Great. I mean, that's why we do it.
We're at the point, all exposure is good exposure. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well, someone
We think that our music should be accessible for everyone to listen to. You know, we don't target a specific demographic or anything. We found in our shows fans of all ages enjoy it. You know, so it's come record it, put it on YouTube, whatever.
Tell us about your impression of the local music scene. What do you think you could do, or what do you think could be done to improve it?
It's really encouraging that a lot more original acts are in the local scene. There's a ton of really good original bands now. I almost wore my Cold Stairs shirt.
I mean, yeah, almost something to say, but I think people seem to be more receptive to it now than they were in the past. I mean,
Yeah.
everything was always so cover band,
Yeah.
oriented. People just
Well,
wanted to
I
hear.
told you guys not to even expect a good original scene here, and I was dead wrong. I mean, we've played shows here that totally blown me away. We had really good crowds and
Playing nice venues.
responsive crowd, and more venues are opening up to the idea of having original bands, and it's really worked out a lot better than what I had warned these guys. Thankfully.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
What's been your biggest Spinal Tap moment?
Wow. I'm sure we've had some. I think we tried to.
Well, I think when our
Opening for Wheatus probably.
Yeah.
It didn't work out so well.
It's in that drummer we had that choked on his own vomit. We really couldn't breathe. His own vomit.
No, I think it's when he tried to, we'd played a song about 2 times after writing it. And we're up on stage and we decide we're going to play this song. He has a piece of yellow paper, notebook paper, and writes in pencil the chord progression and how the song goes in his own language, squares and triangles and circles.
Hieroglyphics.
And of course the lights are yellow, and it just, he couldn't tell what was going on, but
Didn't work out.
Yeah,
The song didn't either, if I remember correctly.
right. That's a moment.
Yeah, we didn't stop.
Yeah, we
I'm
kept
sure
going.
people were wishing we did.
Along the lines of the Spinal Tap moments, you got any greatest gig stories?
We've had several good, positive experiences playing out. It's, like I said, it's been really surprising that, we're able to do that here in Evansville. But it's been really encouraging. We want, like I said, we want to expand our reach and play other cities within the region and just try to expand. But we're just as happy to play right here in Evansville as long as the people are still into it, So we've had O'Brien's, several shows at O'Brien's that went really well.
One show
Specifically,
was absolutely packed.
yeah. Really encouraging.
People couldn't hardly even walk around that place, it was so packed.
For an all-original show here in Evansville, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
What do you guys do when you're not rehearsing or gigging?
Work.
Yeah.
I rehearse a gig with my other band. It's busy all the time, I guess.
Day jobs.
Yeah. Be nice to just rehearse a gig.
Okay, this is the last question. This really isn't a question. This is the part of the interview where we ask you to say what's on your mind and give a shout out to whomever you want.
It's Sunday. I don't really have a lot on my mind.
What's up, Greg? When can we get in?
Yeah, we need to get that started. Yeah. Holler at the Cold Stairs, Perry Diggum, all the great bands we've played with, Drawing Corners.
Yeah.
Luck with Dobby. There's just a ton of original talent out there, and it's finally getting to be a little more accessible.
American
It's a good
Analog.
thing. American Analog.
Well, that's all I have. I thank you guys for your time and see you guys soon.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.